Hey guys, Geno Zero, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land. You only get one arm because the other one's got the camera. Whatever part of the world that you are in, we are fishing the big Ohio River in southern Ohio. I am on the very southern tip of Ohio on the river. Right across the river is Kentucky. And there's a little bit about what I know about fishing the big river. What I know is that the current flows this way on the spot where I'm at. It's flowing down this way. And I do know that at the mouth of where this little creek comes in, that should be a good spot, but you can tell by the bank that it's real flat and muddy. And that extends way out. I fished that every which way that I could think of. And I simply cannot get my bait out far enough to where the deeper water is. And we're in the middle of summer. This is towards the end of August. So we're getting toward the end of summer. And the water temperature is anywhere between 80 and 83 degrees, according to some of the dudes that have been in and out. So I know that the fish are going to be in deeper water. I know there's a deep spot out there, but I can't get to it. So looking upriver this way, I also see that there is a stump or a top of a tree that's been cut off that's out there. And since the water is flowing this way, I know that behind that cluster, there should be a deeper spot to where the catfish, which is what I'm targeting today, catfish, are going to be in the deeper holes in the cooler water that is going to that's my target. That's where I can cast out there with my rods. What I am using is a 10-foot Master Power rod. It's a Master Power 6000. It's a 10-foot that I got from one of my friends. The extra length of the rod, believe it or not, helps me cast out a little bit further to where I can get out to where that deeper spot is out there, because I'm trying to catch some catfish. The reel that I have on there, if I can find it in the camera here, the reel that I have on there is a Shakespeare SKP 4000 that came with the rod when it was given to me. The person that gave this to me no longer uses it, and I told them that I would really appreciate it and I would put it to some good use, and I have been. Thank you very much. That is awesome. My other river rod is a Quantum Blue Runner. It was a setup that I bought at one of our local tackle shops. It comes with the rod and the reel, and I believe it is a 7-foot rod. This one is a medium heavy action rod, and this one is a heavy action rod. How I set my stuff up is I use a heavy duty 3-way swivel. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. Heavy duty 3-way swivel. My main line, I'm using 30-pound monofilament, and then my leader lines for my sinker, which is a 3-ounce flat no roll sinker, and my leader lines are 20-pound test line. That way, if I get hung up or snagged on anything, I'm hoping that these leader lines will usually break off, and they do break off before I break my main line, so I may just lose a hook or a sinker. I'm using a number 6 circle hook. I don't remember who makes it. And the bait that I'm using is cut bait. It is skipjack herring that we catch down at the Greenup Dam. Down there, we go down there and fish just specifically for bait. So that is my setup. I like the swivels because when I'm pulling my sinker through the water, when I'm reeling it in, it often spins, as well as the bait, as well as catfish. When you're reeling them in, will often spin. They'll do what they call the little barrel roll, and the swivels helps keep everything from getting tangled up and weakening the line. So, like I say, skipjack herring is what I'm using today. It is a very, very good catfish bait. I have used all kinds of baits, but this skipjack herring is my favorite so far. Like I said, I catch them down there below the dam where the fast water is, and real oxygenated water. And there's some other dudes that fish down there. What's up, Greenup Dam fishing dudes? All right, man. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Usually Wednesdays when we go out there to catch bait. And we'll make a video about that one of these days. So let me get set up a little bit here, and we'll see if we can't maybe catch a fish on the video, which I doubt it. It never happens that way. But anywho, we'll give it a shot. Okay guys, well, we're about to wrap it up for this morning. Not a whole lot of action. We did get this one little channel cat here, maybe 2 pounds or so. A good eater size. You know, we don't have a boat where we can go out with fish finders and find where the fish are. We just had to fish on the bank and hopefully we get lucky if something swims by that wants to eat. Not a bad sized little channel cat, but we will probably pick this up again in the morning when we come back out to fish. We may be in a little different spot, but we'll still be fishing on the river. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Hopefully we can add to the collection here. Well, 4:30 in the morning and we are back out here on the river. See if we can get an early morning bite. Just missed the big barge that went through. But we're going to see, and I don't know how well my camera is going to record if we do catch anything in the dark. But we'll give it a shot and see. Well, just had a bite. I think there's a fish on here, but I think it's a small one. See if we can't get him in. I got to drag him past a couple of trees that are out there. Just after daylight. He hit on a piece of cut shad. Like I said, I think it's a small one or a turtle or something. This place typically will produce channel cats. Not a channel cat. Little soft-shell turtle. Little soft-shell turtle. Too small to keep. Here in Ohio, they've got to be 13 inches before you can keep them. So, but we'll give him a sore lip and maybe he won't be stealing our bait anymore. Go, little dude, get out of here, man. All right, let's jump off of the dock, back into the water. See if we can hook something else. That's how it goes sometimes. You just never know. We may not catch anything else the rest of the day, but we'll have to just keep the bait in the water and see what happens. I had to move spots because there wasn't anything going on the other one, and I just hooked into something that feels like it might be another little turtle or something. If it's a fish, it ain't a very big one. Now I'm in the snag. Well, I was hoping not to have to move down here and deal with the river's up and there's a lot of mud and you can see the water. I was really hoping not to have to deal with all that. I don't know if there's anything on here or not now after them snags. Nope. I caught a stick fish. Well, sometimes it happens. They get you wrapped around something and they get loose. But anyway, we'll get reset up. And live, there's a big old Ohio River barge for you. That thing is definitely big. Pushing a lot of weight. But hopefully, maybe we'll get one of those famous Ohio River barge bites. That'd be nice. Man, he's scooting right along too. He's going pretty quick for a big old barge. What the hell was that? Just thought we'd give you a big old little shot of that big old barge there. The kind of traffic we got here, but we don't mind. A lot of times them big boats come through and they stir the water up. They'll stir things up a little bit and we get some action out of it. So we'll see if we can get some action out of it here in a second. Let me try to get this thing set back up. I can't see the screen. Anywho, if anything happens, we'll turn the camera back on. I don't know what it is, but I think I hooked into something here. Doesn't feel like it's very big. Notice the barge coming through. Barge bites, I don't know what it is. It might be another turtle. It doesn't feel like it's biting very much. No, I think it's a fish. I don't think it's a turtle. Looks like it's going to be a little channel cat. Little channel cat. He'll be a good eating size though. Probably about 2 pounds. Down here in the water and get him a little bit. This is about the typical size for this particular spot of the channel cat. Well, come here, you. You're caught, dude. Give up. About the typical size of the channels that we catch here. There we go. 2 days sitting on the riverbank. This is the second channel cat we've got. The one that's about the size of the one we got yesterday. So we're going to get him off the hook, get him on the stringer, get re-rigged, and get it back out there. He's a pretty fish. These are a really good eating size, and that's what we're after. Re-rigging. Casting the big hole out here. Try to get as far as I can out to the deeper water. Not bad. Not bad. And I didn't backlash. Woohoo! Well, hopefully that'll catch a fish. If anything exciting happens, we'll turn the camera back on. But this is what it is. You know, between the last couple of days, probably spent 10 hours or so sitting on the bank here. We've got 2 fish. And that's how it goes sometimes, you know. Especially when you're fishing on the bank. It's just you take what you can get and hope that you get lucky. I sit here on the bank and I think, you know, a boat, my kingdom for a boat. But I don't have a kingdom, so therefore I don't have a boat. Normal regular dudes, this is what we do. So anywho, we'll see you in a bit. Well, we got something else hooked up. No, I think it came off. Dang it. Yeah, it came off. I just stopped. Well, guys, unfortunately, this is how we've been spending the better part of the last 2 mornings, just sitting. My buddy Wayne joined me for a little bit this morning from Wayne's Country Homestead Simple Living and stuff, or whatever it is he's calling himself nowadays. Wayne's Country Living, right there, the infamous Wayne. We are, you know, we're still fishing, but you know, we're going to be wrapping it up here pretty soon because we got stuff we got to do the rest of the day. Yes, I realize we're fishing during the daytime and in the morning hours. That's when I have the best luck. I don't have a lot of night fishing time, 1, and 2, I do better personally in the mornings fishing for catfish, the way that I fish and the gear that I fish with. But, you know, I don't know how long this video will turn out to be by the time we get done editing out all the boring as crap parts. But this is the accumulation of 2 full mornings from a little bit before light to about 11 o'clock fishing, and we managed to catch 2. We didn't get skunked either day, and we caught two channel cats that are, you know, 2-3 pounds. I would have liked to get a couple more because that would have made a good supper. We don't have quite enough for a mess, but hopefully the next time we come out, we'll be able to catch a couple more, and we'll add to it, and then we'll eventually get a mess. And eventually the hot days of summer will be over with, and the fishing will pick up a little bit. But this is the main reason why I don't bring my camera with me when we go fishing, because here's what you would get most of, just us sitting, waiting for a bite. This is how we fish, tight lining for catfish in the Ohio River, or we're fishing the creek or the strip mines, but this is mainly how we're fishing. So anyway, we will probably call this video the most boring fishing video ever. We did manage to catch a couple fish, a turtle, and a stick. And Wayne caught a log, but we can't prove it because the log's still way out there and he lost the hook. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is just us fishing. Have a great day. God bless. The end. Buzz, buzz. The end.